Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of more videos. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Today I'm going to dive deep into kettlebell grinds and exploring how they can help you build strength and muscle. Understanding kettlebell grinds. Kettlebell grinds are slow, controlled movements that involve a lot of tension and time under tension. They recruit more muscles and cause the best results for hypertrophy and strength. So the basic kettlebell grinds include presses, the kettlebell front squat, and the Turkish Getup. And these work your whole body, especially your core, legs, back, and your shoulders. Benefits of kettlebell grinds. Grinds are different from the kettlebell ballistics, which are the fast and explosive movements, which are great for speed and cardiovascular fitness. However, the grinds are the way to go if you want to build strength and muscle. So they create mechanical tension and metabolic stress in your muscles, and these are key factors for developing muscle growth and strength. The science behind slow kettlebell grinds for raw strength. Now let's dive into the science behind why slow kettlebell grinds are exceptional for developing that raw strength that we all desire. So it's not just about lifting the weights. There's a whole scientific foundation to it. So first, we've got number one, which is time under tension. So slow grinds involve longer time under tension for the muscles, and this prolonged engagement causes the muscles to adapt and grow and ultimately leads to increased strength. Number two, we've got mechanical tension. So grinds create substantial mechanical tension in the muscles. The controlled and deliberate nature of these exercises maximize the force that can be applied to the muscles, and this triggers your strength fibers for growth and also hypertrophic responses. Number three, metabolic stress. So slow grinds place metabolic stress on the muscles, which is one of the primary factors responsible for muscle hypertrophy. During the accumulated fatigue during these exercises, the muscles end up building lactic acid, which helps the muscle grow over time. Number four, we have neuromuscular adaptations. So the slow and controlled movements in the grinds require precise neuromuscular control. This enhances your motor unit recruitment, your coordination, and which further promotes your strength gains. Number five, so we've got joint stability and injury prevention. So kettlebell grinds, where they're focused on controlled and stable movements, improve the joint capsule, improve your stability of the tendons. And this not only reduces the risk of injury, but also allows for the safe lifting of heavier weights and also develops more strength. And let's go on to now, how do you perform kettlebell grinds effectively? So to perform the kettlebell grind effectively, you want to follow these key principles, keeping in mind the science that we've already previously discussed. So one, we want to choose the right weight. So use a moderate to heavy weight that challenges you while maintaining good form. You should be able to push out about 7 to 8 reps maximum of this weight, but no more than 10, or the weight is going to be too light for building strength. Then we want to focus on quality over quantity. So we want to aim for 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 really hard repetitions with a minimum of 1 to 2 minutes rest between sets. Optimally, if you're training for raw strength, you want to rest 1 minute for each rep that you do. So if you did 5 reps, you'd have 5 minutes rest. We also want to maintain constant tension. So keeping the tension throughout the movement, no relaxing, no bouncing at the bottom or top, and just really controlling it through every part of the exercise. So we also want to control the tempo of the movement. So using a slow eccentric phase, which is lowering the weight, and really just moving the weight quick enough that you can move it underneath it, but you're not using momentum to lift the weight. We also need to focus on proper breathing. So we want to inhale on the lowering phase and exhale on the concentric phase, or where you're pushing it up. You want to keep your core strong and keep your spine in a neutral stance. And as I said before, we want to allow for a minimum of 1 to 2 minutes rest between the sets. So now let's have a look at some examples of different kettlebell grinds. So as I said, kettlebell grinds will help you build strength, muscle, and help your joints and everything else that I've mentioned before. So the number one grind that I love is the kettlebell press. So the kettlebell press works your shoulders, triceps, upper back, and your core. And you simply just clean to your shoulder, and then you press the kettlebell overhead until you're fully extended, and then you lower it back to the rack position with control. Our next grind exercise is the kettlebell front squat. So the kettlebell front squat targets your legs, your glutes, your lower back, and definitely your core and your abs. So we have 1 or 2 kettlebells in the rack position, and you keep your body straight and you lower to the floor until you're right at the bottom, and then you squeeze your glutes and stand up. Finally, we have the Turkish Getup. So the Turkish Getup is actually a complex grind movement that involves multiple motions, and it engages the entire body. And it's really good for enhancing core strength, stability, and mobility. And I'll give you demonstrations of these in later videos. So to wrap up, kettlebell grinds are absolutely fantastic addition to your workout if you want to build raw strength and if you want to build some muscle. So armed with this understanding of the science that I've told you, you should be able to maximize the benefits and achieve your strength and fitness goals effectively. But you've got to remember to apply the principles that we discussed, and most importantly, stay consistent. So stay strong, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.